Good morning, everyone. What? Can we try that again? Good morning, everyone. Thank you. And welcome to Energy Tech Summit 2025. I'm your host, Ashley Braxton, and I will be here with you guys on the main stage for the next 2 days. Now, I would love to say that I have all the answers when it comes to decarbonization. I don't. But luckily, we've gathered some of the brightest minds in the industry who do. The energy tech world is moving fast. New innovations, big investments, and let's be honest, some pretty bold predictions that may or may not pan out. But that's why we're here today, to discuss, debate, and hopefully leave a little bit wiser than when we arrived. So whether you're here to strike a deal, or get inspired, or just simply enjoy the coffee, make the most of it. Ask questions, challenge ideas, and don't be afraid to introduce yourselves. You never know where a good conversation may lead. Now, let's get started. Before we dive into our discussions, I'd like to take a moment to thank the conference sponsors for working together on this important event. So please, give it up for our main partner, BBVA. Our startup innovation partner, ABB. Our platinum sponsors, Coronex and Third Derivative. Our gold sponsors, Morgan Stanley, Coors VC, Instagrid, and EIB. Our silver sponsors, Eneco, Axpo, BP Ventures, Nexture, Ineven Capital, Brick Energy, Repsol, Brian, Garnier & Co., Odyssey Ventures, Eloid Ventures, SE Ventures, Tilt Capital, Armco Ventures, Acario Innovation, EDP Ventures, HBM.ai, Honda Innovations, EVE, Energy Agency of Basque Country, and Adara VC. And for our startup sponsors, Suena Energy, Enerpoly, Hydrogrid, PH7 Technologies, Enjoyelec, Electron, Alteva Tech, Selfion AB, Renable, Plexigrid, Jolt Solutions, NT Tau, Exnaden, Samara, 1S1 Energy, Emi2, Podero, PV Farm, Oxcu, Sunmax, LC & Graft, Green E Origin, Gridio, Optima, Energy Glare, and Cavastar Technologies. Thank you all for partnering with Energy Tech Summit. Now fasten your seatbelts and let's get ready for our incredible journey. Kicking things off, please welcome one of the founders and the driving force behind Energy Tech Summit, Rokas Peciulaitis.
Good morning, guests, friends, and colleagues. It's great to see everyone again yet for another ETS here in this beautiful, gorgeous city of Bilbao. 2025 comes at a very pivotal moment for the energy transition. I think we're currently in this recourse of political debate and a lot of different, polarization that happens across the discussions of energy transition, especially resources. I think it's as important as ever to address the collaboration and collective action. And I think this year specifically is very important for ETS. Started around 7 years ago, we've been growing this conference and one of the leading conferences in Europe. And I'm super excited to announce that we have always had people come from all over the world to Europe to have this important discussion. And I think Europe is at the center of this discussion of energy transition as we push for net zero goals. But what's important now, this year we announced that we're actually launching another edition in Asia. So we're going to be more connected. So starting next year, we're going to be opening Energy Tech Summit in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur. Also, how would not start with another word, which has become a very important in any discussion, which is AI. I think energy is a very synonymous word to AI because compute is very thirsty of energy. And a lot of the different renewable pushes will come from AI. So with, again, another announcement to make, 2026, we're going to start another summit, which is going to be Compute Summit, and it's going to be very much interrelated to Energy Tech Summit ecosystem. So again, I push you to go out of your comfort zone and engage in discussions. We always wanted to make ETS not another conference to do binge drinking on the grass. We want you to engage in discussions and make deals. I think it's super important to be as possible focused in the current whirlpool of news. And I hope these 2 days are going to be very generous in terms of making new partnerships and deals. Thank you very much, and hope you enjoy these 2 days.
Thank you so much, Rokas. And now it is my honor to give the floor to Ainara Basurko to greet everybody one more time and to officially open Energy Tech 2025. Ainara.
Hi, how are you? Good morning, everyone. I am Ainara Basurko, the Economy Deputy of the Bizkaia government. Egun on guztioi. Ore handia da, niretzat, ongi etorria ematea Energy Tech Summit honetara. Ekintzailetza eta klimaren arloko arrisku kapitalari buruzko Europako Kongresu handienaren egoitza bihurtu da bigarrenez Bizkaia. Europan, sektore honetan, punta-puntako konferentziatzat jotzen da Kongresu hau. Datozen bi egunetan, 40 herrialdetako 1500 parte hartzaile baino gehiago elkartuko dira espazio honetan. Lehen mailako 100 islariren aurrean. Aukera paregabea da ikuspegiak partekatzeko, aliantzak eratzeko eta batez ere, maila globalean energia transizioa bizkortuko duten benetako konponbideak aktibatzeko. Over the next 2 days, this venue will bring together over 1,500 attendees from 40 countries with 100 top-tier speakers. A unique opportunity to share visions, forge alliances, and above all, implement real solutions that accelerate the energy transition on a global scale. We live in uncertain times. The current geopolitical situation has exposed the fragility of our systems and shown the need to move towards a more diversified, resilient, and sustainable model. But it also presents an opportunity. If we are able to interpret the current situation and identify the drivers of change, then we can turn this instability into a catalyst for innovation. Because decarbonizing the economy is not only a climate regulatory requirement, it is, above all, an unprecedented opportunity for economic development, for transforming our business models and for positioning ourselves as a leading region for innovation. And that is exactly what Bizkaia is committed to doing. We are approaching the energy transition not only as an obligation, but with a focus on economic development, innovation, and strengthening our international standing in this sector. We are a region with a strong industrial and technological foundation, with fiscal autonomy, and we understand that the future lies in moving towards a cleaner, smarter energy model. Bizkaia has earned international recognition as a knowledge hub and an industrial reference point in the energy sector. It is a strategic sector with growing dynamism across the entire value chain and a clear ambition to lead the energy transition. A sector committed to diversifying its energy sources, promoting green energy and fuels, developing smart electricity grids, and building a competitive ecosystem around green hydrogen. Because Bizkaia has everything it needs to become the nerve center of the energy transition. This commitment is enabling us to make progress in decarbonizing industrial processes and transport, while boosting the competitiveness of the local industrial and technological foundation. We have companies that are driving forces globally, a solid supply chain, and major international corporations with manufacturing plants and R&D centers based in Bizkaia. All of this is supported by first-class scientific and technological infrastructure geared towards generating knowledge and driving innovation. In that regard, the Energy Intelligence Center is a strategic asset focused on hydrogen and renewable fuels, a center designed to enhance the competitiveness of companies in the sector through technological development, market intelligence, and links to the most advanced ecosystems in the world, and the Global Smart Grid Innovation Hub in the field of electricity networks and the smart grids. In this context, it is essential to pay attention to the global trends setting the pace of this transformation. According to leading international consultancies, the future of clean technologies lies in the unstoppable growth of renewables, the electrification of industrial sectors, and a growing commitment to investment in low-emissions technologies. Not to mention the challenges we face in areas such as sustainable fuels. These trends highlight once again that innovation, public-private collaboration, and strategic investments are the real drivers of the change. In this scenario, initiatives like the Clean Industrial Deal, promoted at the European level, offer a clear roadmap to align industrial policy, sustainability, and technological innovation. And Bizkaia is fully aligned with that vision. Our industrial vocation and our commitment to sustainability make this region a clear example of how to move in that direction, combining industry, technology, and ecological transition as inseparable pillars of the economic future. The Energy Tech Summit represents the global community of disruptors, investors, and leaders who, from different corners of the world, are driving this change. And we are proud that you have once again chosen Bizkaia to meet and to create a cleaner, fairer, and more innovative future. I invite you to make the most of these 2 days of conferences, debates, and networking. May this gathering be the starting point for new alliances, innovative projects, and above all, a renewed commitment to a sustainable energy future. Hitzaldiz, eztabaidaz, eta networkingez betetago bi egun hauek ahalik eta gehien aprobetxatzera gonbidatzen zaituztet. Espero dut topaketa hau abiapuntua izatea aliantza berriak eratzeko, proiektu berritzaileak sortzeko eta batez ere etorkizun energetiko jasangarriaren aldeko konpromiso berritua hartzeko. Ongi etorri 2025ko Energy Tech Summit Kongresura. Welcome to Energy Tech Summit 2025. Welcome to Bilbao, Bizkaia. Good morning.